So this sleepy professor does this survey. When I read the last sentence and it said, interestingly, very few students were able to correctly identify the lectures in which she was, more tired. I was like, if some professor asked me, I'd be like, which classes? I don't remember what happened. I thought that my answer might be something like, people don't remember things. I mean, this is kind of a stupid study, but whatever. So let's go through these. A, the subjective effects. This is a supported question, right? This is a type of inference question. So we want weak answers, right? The weaker, the better. A, the subjective effects of occasional sleep deprivation are more pronounced than its effects on overt behavior. That's a wordy answer, but in other words, you feel the sleep deprivation more than you show it, right? Overt behavior means outward behavior. Does that seem to be somewhat supported given the fact that the students didn't recognize it, but the teacher did? The teacher felt tired, but no one seemed to notice, right? So keep this one open. Answer choice B, I'm guessing that some of us were tempted by this one. Okay, what makes B wrong?
It's no one, it's too strong.
No one, right? You can just think of one person out there, Mr. Expert, who's not in the class, be like, whoa, you're tired, you were sleeping, you weren't sleeping last night, right? Yeah, you just need one person. The other thing here too is this says no one can assess the overall effects of sleep deprivation. The overall effects would include how you feel and how you act, right? Or how you're going to be observed. So this answer actually kind of does a weird thing by combining the two, and we don't really know how to assess both. So, I mean, you can get rid of it at no, but overall is also problematic. What makes C wrong?
We don't know anything about the job performance of others.
We don't know anything about the job performance of others, so that last word kills it. What's wrong with D?
It doesn't really talk about extended sleep deprivation.
Does not talk about extended sleep deprivation, only occasional sleep deprivation, so we have no clue. And what's wrong with E? It's just wrong. It's the opposite, right? They're very astute. No, they're not astute. They have no idea what the heck is going on. All they care about is their grades, right? That's all I cared about. If that. Okay, so any other questions on this one?
This is inference, right?
This is inference. Yeah, we're trying to figure out what must be true, or at least is most strongly supported by the facts given. Yeah.
So is the question just like, is the question category inference must be true strengthen, or is it inference strengthen?
So,
is strengthen
yeah.
underneath must be true?
These are two totally different categories. Strengthen questions are a type of problem question where you're given an argument and you have to figure out what's wrong with it. Inference questions have must be true, supported, complete, and disagree. So supported is a type of inference question, but in general, it's safer just to treat all inference questions as must be true questions, even though there are some differences, like they use different wording.
So in this one, it would be like inference.
It'd be inference. It's an inference type, but it's
Must be
specifically a
strength.
supported question.
Okay.
I know it's
Supported.
confusing.
I got you.
Let me just clarify that here. So we have inference, and then under inference you have must be true,
And then it's like
supported,
Oh.
and then completed, or complete the passage, and then disagree. We talked about this separately because it's kind of got its own thing.
Yeah.
And the reason I'm talking about these two together and that these are mixed together is that most people get this question type mixed up with strengthened questions,
I got you.
even though it's a type of inference question, right? And you'll see in the tips on page 21 or 22, I can't remember, they basically say treat this one and this one like that one. It's easier if you just ask yourself, does this answer have to be true? Like we could classify all of these as must be true questions. The problem is they use the word supported instead of must be true. Okay. Any other questions on that?